A man? Yeah, a man for a man. It's our slogan for the 2022 Men's Conference. We are here in Eldoret, gathered for our Men's Conference, okay? So, we shall be here for 3 days as we build each other as men, okay? Yes. So, we're going to learn much about how to be a man and how to stand for a fellow man, okay? Yes. So, we have guests from different parts of the world. They will share with us what they have. And I believe as we come out of this place, we shall be well informed and reformed men. So, may I welcome our guest, Jamie, take us through what they've prepared for us. Thank you. A man? A man for a man. A man for a man. Welcome.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, man. A man? Wow. Thank you so much, Your Honor, for giving me this opportunity so that we can share one or two, three things in order to build ourselves as men, right? So I have my guest from Morocco who has worked with us, and allow me invite him so that we discuss these things as a group, right? Let's appreciate him. Welcome. So today we're going to talk about the top 10 guides for a man. The top 10 guides for a man in regard to the Men's Conference 2022 edition, right? So these are some of the top guidance that a man should focus on as we start our journey of this conference, right? I'll be talking about one, and if you have a question, feel free to talk, right? So the first, before I go, let's him introduce his name so that we get to know who our guest is, right? Is your time now?
Aman. So I am Bernard from Morocco.
Thank you, Bernard from Morocco. That's our guest, and we will be helping each other to break down the 10 days for a man, right? The first guide is that a man should never sin, right? I hope every one of us understand what the word sin means. Isn't it so? Kuna mtu mwenye elewi kusimpi na maanisha nini? The first guide of our conference this year is that a man should not sin, right? At all costs, irrespective of the beauty of a girl or other shape yake, you should never be tempted to sin. Are we together? Yes. Simping leads to the growth of lampistic men in our society, and our efforts this year is to do away with the lampistic men. Are we in agreement? Is there anybody with a question in regard to this, maybe? I've seen two gentlemen there. Let's start with that guy. What's your name, maybe? Pardon? Okonko? Yeah. Yes.
So, thank you for the opportunity. I think I really need to say something.
Yes, say something.
Yeah. Like, when you say singing, actually, is it, okay, do you mean the complete singing? Because you can sing to gain something important in your life. You get it? And if you don't get it, forget about it. Anyway, so, that singing, actually, you sing to get something that's more important in your life, not even beauty or all. Yeah, ready. Let's assume she is already, she was, but at the moment of singing, maybe she had refused to give you maybe your important details like your certificate, maybe. Yeah. Should you sing? That's the question.
That's the question.
Yeah.
It's good that I was a question. Thank you for that opportunity. He's asking, is it worth singing a girl maybe if you want a favor from her? or rather she has some of your important documents, is it worth simping to a girl? First of all, why should you allow a girl access your documents? As a man, that's the first thing that you should never do. Because it will reach a time, this girl definitely, or rather to some point, will fall apart. You may not be in agreement. And that's the moment anaweza kuwa tempted, akararua documents zako, akaziharibu. So kitu cha kwanza kwa avoid simping, usimruhusu msichana access documents zako kwa urahisi. No. That's all I can say. And then on the favors or rather the benefits, as a man you should not be possessed with these benefits or these favors. There's life beyond that. You can always do without those things. So don't narrate yourself to this level of simping so that you get these favors in return. Should never simp. A man? A man for a man, right? That's our slogan. And man, we request you, if at all you heard that thing of simping, please withdraw and be a changed man, right? Question answered? Thank you. Let my guest take the second point.
A man. So I'm going to take you through the second commandment. And I will be mean not to recognize some valuable men in the society, the likes of Amerix, the likes of Andrew Kibe from Kenya, Marcus Garvey. So, second point, a man should not be cuffed to his past. Do you understand by that? Maybe there is a mistake that you made when you were a foolish man. That is in quotes. Maybe you went and impregnated a guy. And then there are some responsibilities that you are being forced to do. And they are making you not to make some progress in your life. A man should not be cuffed to his past. Because the moment that you're going to start to remember about a silly thing that you did in your childhood, it is going to affect your focus and you're going to lose. A man for a man. Any question? Hey?
Yes. What if I did a mistake in the past? What should I do?
Okay, what kind of mistake?
Okay, for example, you have said pregnanting someone. Yeah.
Let me tell you, some families take advantage of valuable men. What do I mean? A mother can plan something with her daughter so that he can be in a position of getting the little thing that you have. Are we together? So, the moment that you're going to introduce, let me call her a silly girl in your life, believe you me, the girl is going to gain when you're going to lose. Because at the end of it, you're going to accumulate a lot of wealth. And the next thing that will follow, they are going to file a divorce. You see? Second point, a man should not be cuffed to his past. Answer. A man. Have a question?
Yeah. Yeah. It also tells the past having an ex. What if an ex comes back?
On next comebacks. Okay, I understand it. It's two-way. You can find out that alienda akapata ambao wako huko nje si wazuri. You see? But the mistake that you're going to make is accepting the woman back while his mind is not reformed. What do I mean? A man should not date a girl who just think of alcohol. He should be in a position of looking for a girl who have a good mentality, a well-arranged life. What do I mean? He knows about the children that she wants, the place that she will get some cash, things like that. If your ex is reformed mentally, do it. Amenda akaona wengine, they are not on your level. So, you can. A man, any question?
No question. I hope we're going to now tackle the third point, or rather the third legend for a man in this year's men's conference, which goes, "Thou shalt not escape responsibilities." All of us, or rather our vision and our mission is to bring up responsible citizens in our country. Responsible citizens to mean you are ready to take charge of whatever action that you did, or rather you feel like doing, right? So before you decide to do something, ask yourself, am I ready for this? Am I ready for the outcome? So that you avoid these issues of escaping responsibilities. We have dead fathers all over the countries, responsible fathers, and that's why the street families are growing each and every day, because nobody's ready to take care, or rather to take responsibilities of these families, yet those are the fruits that they planted. So as a man, be ready to take responsibility irrespective of the thing that happened. A good example in our society, the deadbeat fathers. Why should you pregnant a woman if you're not ready to raise a family? If you're not ready for a family, don't date, don't engage a woman, because at the end of the day, you'll engage in an intercourse, and you know the outcome. So if you're not ready for the outcome, don't be ready for dating, or rather engage a woman, to avoid such like things. But if at all you feel like, and another thing, by the way, the moment you engage with a woman, or rather the moment you have a thing with a woman, what is the outcome? Or what do you think will be the outcome? Definitely, it's a newborn. And if at all it's a newborn, you need to have plans so that newborn won't face a lot of problems along the side. So be responsible men in our society, so that we can grow as a team and good citizens of our country. Tusiwe na zile kesi, umepana ball huku, umeenda huko, umepana ball, umeruka, no. Hiyo itakuwa tabia nzuri, si ndio hivyo? I hope we are men for men, and a man for a man. We are going to be men who are ready to take responsibility and ready to take care of everything that we partake. Right? Yes. Let my good friend take the fourth point.
A man. So we want to tackle the fourth point, I think, yeah. Focus and avoid distractors. So I understand that everyone has his distractions. Some focusing much on sex, helping too much, being religious too much. So as a man, the moment that you love sex, you're going to be controlled by these women. There is one thing that I say. A man should attract women, but women should not do what? Are you getting that point?
Yeah.
And when I say that, there is the likes of careless dating. If you find out that many girls want you, of course you're cheating. Because a man who has built an empire, no one is going to dare come into that place freely. Do you understand? So, in this case, avoid cheap sex. There is cheap sex, and invest in expensive sex. Any question?
Differentiate cheap sex.
Cheap sex, as I was saying, cheap sex comes in when you are having it with a person without a vision. As a man, you should do sex to relax your brains after a long period of investment. That is expensive sex. But cheap sex is when you go and get a woman, fuck her, and forget about her. You go.
Is it a case of a prostitute?
It's not good to call them prostitutes, but they are prostitutes in our courts. Yeah. Any question? We shift to point number 5.
Point number 5 is about personal building and investments. So, man, we understand that a majority of us here are in between the age gap of 20 to 30, right? So, I want you to listen in very keen about that. This age of 20 to 30 should be about your personal building as an individual, as a man. That's when you should plan for your life, your marriage life, and your financial status in future. Because if at all you waste that age gap, the 10 years in between there, trust you me, you will live a miserable life. When utakuwa unaongelea about fake friends, utakuwa unaongelea about when family ikutafuti, time kila mtu alikuwa na huo muda. So these are the moment that you should hustle. Okay, wengine ubarikiwa na kazi, but Kenya ndo hivyo, kazi ni kutafuta kazi. What you need to do here is start your own empire. Could encourage an individual to create or rather to build an empire for yourself. You can opt for a business opportunity. You can opt for agriculture. Kenya iko na shamba kubwa. Agriculture pays, that is a good business. You can engage yourself with that and start investing as early as yesterday. The moment you get this little cash, start expanding your mind, because hapo mbeleni utakuwa na familia na kutakuwa na issue sana. Time familia inakuja kubalance familia, investment, shule, rent, kutakuwa na kasheshe. So as a man, focus instead ya kuweka hiyo ina Juna West kuweka kukatena madem. Sijui kama mshai realize madem consume a lot of your time. Uko na udem, unataka upate ule dem, hiyo time ya inaitwa the talking stage ama kitu kama hiyo talking stage, inafongelesha huyu leo, weekend inafaa, hiyo weekend inafaa ndio unde za biashara, umeenda na dem out. Hiyo weekend inafaa ukutane na msema the connection mahali, umeenda na dem out. So hiyo inaweza hapo, unaweza itumia mahali nyingine, ujibuild, ujipange, yeah. Anza hata kama ni from scratch. Hakuna kitu ngumu kama kwanza. Most of us are starting, but with the little resources that you have, you can always start from there. You grow, and as our slogan is men for men, support each other. Yule mwenye anaanza na yule mwenye anashakuwa, mshike mkono, sote tukue pamoja. Mwisho siku tutakuwa nchi ya amani, na tutakuwa na vijana wenye mwanasiasa akikuja, sio sisi ndio wale tunaimba nyimbo zake, hata kama ni mwongo tunampraise kwa vitu fulani. We don't need such like society. So focus on personal building and investment. Investment will cater for your future, and yeah, your future will be bright. So I hope you understand now. Kuna mtu ana swali labda? Yes bro.
Very concept.
Yes.
Trust for a man, since our slogan is men for men.
Yes.
You find that people during their young ages, they tend to invest much in ladies.
Yeah.
Are you supposed to do that before marriage?
How are you supposed to invest?
Are you supposed to invest in a woman before marriage?
Personally, I would say no. You don't invest something that you're not sure of the outcome. The chances of that lady marrying you are 50-50. What if you invest in her and somebody else comes with a lot of investment? Definitely should opt for the greener pasture. So before you choose, all I can say, don't invest in a woman who is not yours, who is not your wife, that is. If she's your mom or rather your sister, definitely well and good. But a woman who is not your wife, trust me, you should not invest in her for the sake of your good future, right? Yeah. Let's go and on the point number 6, and my good friend will talk about that. Faster, because I can see
A man
for a man.
A man. So we're going to look into number 6. So work on your dreams first before anything else. Okay? Every man has a talent. I understand that. Maybe you look like a football musician, obvious. Interesting, yeah, sure. So, as a man, the first thing that you should be in a position of doing is recognizing your dream. What do I mean? If you are an actor, focus on that dream. Because the moment that you're going to focus on that dream, that is the time that you're going to attract what? Expensive, not cheap women. That is the time that you're going to attract expensive women. But the moment you're going to, first of all, think about marriage, you're going to lose two things. You're going to lose your family, you're going to lose your what? Your dream. So as a man, this is not negotiable. So focus on your dreams, because these dreams will be the ones that bring a lot of things into your life. Aman? Any question? Uh-huh. Okay, as a man, a dream is something that is going to make sure that you are on another level. You understand? So, a man should not capitalize, should not believe in women to liberate them economically. That is simping. Do you understand? So you should be the superior man here. But the moment you are going to take a woman so that he can liberate you, you're going to be left. You're going to be left. You have a dream, focus on it. Women are not dreams. These people came to help us. Okay? Yeah. Any question?
I have a question that we actually connect to our first point, our first guide. We are sure we've really invested well as a man. Now, just reach a point where you really feel like you need a lady whom you dream of. Okay? So, as a man, should you sin with that woman?
I'm just going to redefine simping. Simping to me is forcing someone to do what she doesn't want to do. Do you think a lady can reject you when you have billions? Do you? Do you?
Honestly,
Do you?
I believe so.
You believe so?
Yeah.
I don't believe so. The moment that you hike your price, you are going to attract a big audience. You understand? The moment you hike your price, you are going to attract a big audience. So I don't think a woman can reject you. Good. Aman? Point number 7.
Family should come first always. A man, the only legacy you can leave behind is how good is your family after you've left, right? What have you left for your sons and daughters? What have you left for your mama? What have you left? How good is your family state, right? So this point says family should always come first. Before you embrace the streets, before you make them happy, before they feel that value that you have, as a man, you should always make sure that your family is well, academically, financially, morally, spiritually, and physically, right? This is to mean wazazi wako sana sana, wazazi kuwa tumepata, some parents are struggling so that we can be good. Amekuza kutoka ukiwa mdogo, ukiwa mkubwa, na kuna time inafika nguvu inaisha kwa magoti, anahitaji kuwa wewe utakuja umsaidie. Lakini watu wengine, vijana wengine si upotea, tukija mtaa maisha iko sawa, hustle lijipe, tuna focus kina dada, sherehe na marafiki. We have those people who say that family, friends who became families. No, there's nothing like that. A family should always come first and make sure that they are going on well, make sure that wanasoma. Academics ni kitu ya muhimu sana. Wanasema is the key to success, but wengine wamekataa. Before you say that, make sure you have that academics, right? Make sure watoto wako wamesoma na kama wewe ni wa dini ya kanisa, wamepata kanisa, wazao wanaendelea vizuri. Bring up a morally upright family na kila kitu itakuwa sawa. Sawa? A man for a man. Ukipata kuwa mwana mwingine amepotoka, msaidie, mwelimishe, mwambie hapo kuna vitu fulani nafaa uache, tukue pamoja na mwisho siku mambo yatakuwa fresh. Ndio hivyo. Yeah. Point number 8.
A man. Point number 8. Men for men support each other's hustle. If there is a gender that is loyal, men. You understand? If there is a gender that is loyal, they are men. And the moment una support mwanaume mwenzako, believe you me, atakuja like the moment uko na mashida, atakuja kufanya nini? Atakuja kukusaidia. Lakini hao wengine, the moment you are loyal to them, they are going to break you, my friend. You are going to lose your focus. So, ukiona beshti yako yeye anauza magari, support him. Tukikuja hapa tu chini, ukiona mwenzako anapiga let's say content, unamsupport. So men should support each other because you never know, like huyu mwenzako leo ako this level, kesho ako huko juu. So men should support each other's hustle. Any question?
No question.
No question. Thank you.
Wow. Let's focus on the mental health, emotional health, and physical fitness of a man. A man for a man, that means you should involve, or rather you should engage with another man for your mental health. Tumepata kuwa wanaume wengi wanajitoa uhai. Wengine wanajipoison, wengine wanajimaliza, vitu kama hizo. Hiyo inakuanga wakati mawazo imekuzidi. Na for the well-being of our mental health, at least try to reach somebody so that you share your problems. The society neglected us. Hakunaga siku hizi conference ya kina baba, lakini utasikia girl child empowerment. There is no boy child empowerment at all. Hakuna siku tu kutakuwa na men's talk or youth talk ya kina baba, lakini utasikia kuna girls talk. Ndio hivyo. So sisi tu wenyewe tutajiokoa hapa hivi. Ndio kuavoid hizo vitu za kujitoa kitanzi, mambo mingi. A man should always try to help another man mentally to grow. Ndio hivyo. Emotional health. Emotional health is the feelings that you have. We understand that all of us are human beings and we have feelings towards another person. Wengine wanasema siku hizi as long as I'm happy, but I can say as a man you should always do the right thing, right? Emotional health means kuna vitu fulani siku hizi zimeanza kugrow. Unapata mwanaume anasema yeye ni gay na kutu, and you're just happy. Where do you get that audacity? A man should always do the right thing irrespective of the outcome. The right thing means that emotionally waweza kuwa na hisia, wengine wasema waweza kuwa na hisia ku attracted kwa wanaume wengine, but you can work on that and change hisia zako bana. Masturbation, wanaume wengine wamepotea, mnanyonga mwanze vibaya sana. Hadi unapata msee ana haja kuwa na benzi. Bro, hatukatai kuwa umefanya hizo. Now let that be your past. There's always a restart button. You can start from there and do the right thing as a man. Sawa. Physical fitness. Watu tupende gym mwanzo. Tupende kubeba chuma. Shiti anasema enda hapo Kongo beba mawe kwa. Usikuwe na mwili tu hivi hivi. Physical fitness itakusaidia kuavoid vitu tofauti. I'm very sure siku yako ikiwa mbaya umeboeka aje, ukienda gym hautatoka kama umeboeka. Juu hasira itaishia huko, utabeba hizo mawe na utakuna jibili. Inasaidia hadi kutoa fikra mbaya. Before utake kunyonga manzi, fika gym kidogo alafu tuone kama utakuja unyonge. Hivyo ndo utakuna grow pole na utagrow misuli. Ndio hivyo. Aman? Yeah, let's focus on the last guide before we wind up for today's.
So marriage preparations. As a man, unafaa kujipanga kuoa. What do I mean? Usikuwe yule mwanaume wa kutegemea wanaume wenzake kusaidia, yani unategemea wanaume wenzako kulipia watoto wako fee. Unaona? that would avoid that by preparing the marriage thing. What do I mean by marriage preparation? At least wewe unajipanga, unajua nikipata huyu mtoto mtagapi hivi, huyu akimaliza hivi, huyu mwingine atakuwa shamba, unaona? But a man should not just go, unatia wasichana mimba and then inakuwa tu hivyo. So unafaa unajipanga, you have the resources, and believe you me, the moment that you are going to take good care of your family, you're going to win their respect. Tuko pamoja? So in this case, make sure that you are preparing to marry as a man. A man? Any question? Any question? Good. A man? A man?
Wow. We've come to the end of the 10 days with a man, and I hope that after this conference, this is our first day and we've concluded. We hope to meet tomorrow for more details, and I hope we're growing together as men, right? Aman? Let me give back the opportunity to the host, or rather the MC, and he will take from there, right? Thank you for your time, and let's grow. Aman for Aman, right? Yeah. Welcome back.
Aman? Aman? So, Aman for Aman. I hope we've learned enough that thou shalt not simp. Okay?
Yes.
So, as men, I believe that here in our country, the government is not responsible for our lives. So, the focus is always on women, youth, and people with disabilities, isn't it? So, there is no time we will come to hear that the government is keeping aside some budget for men empowerment. So, we are responsible for our lives. That's why we say a man for a man, okay?
Yes.
If you see your brother trying to simp, after this session you're free, shoot him, okay? Yes. Are we together? Yes. If you see me simping, feel free to shoot me. So we've come to the end of our session. Till we meet again. We shall meet tomorrow to discuss further. We shall be having guests from South Africa, and we must appreciate the efforts that our guests have made. Okay? Let's appreciate them. Thank you. Aman?